Hey welcome to Zville Lessons for Live channel. My name is Xander Villain, and this is beginner lesson number 2. Hopefully you had time to check out beginner lessons number 1, and also the breakdown of the guitar video that I have and how to tune the guitar. Later you can take a look at how to change strings when your strings get a little older and stuff like that. But for now, check out video number 1 if you haven't done so far, so you know where we're at in the lesson. I'll recap that briefly, but let's get right into this. All right, welcome to beginner lesson number 2. Let's go ahead and recap lesson number 1 real quick, which is the basics of the strings. Numbering from the thinnest to the thickest is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then the notes going from the top down, thickest to the thinnest, are E, A, D, G, B, and E. Then I had you working on counting the frets, which are the open spaces between the fret bars, which are also referred to as frets. Open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, which is an E. So if you got your open E, you got your 12th fret E. That is your second octave on the guitar of that note. A, second octave, 12th fret, right there. Once again, you got the double dots on your guitar, so you can tell where it's at. A, D, your 4th string, D, D on the 12th fret. Your 3rd string, G, 12th fret, G. Your 2nd string, B, 12th fret, B. Your 1st string, E again, just like your 6th string, but 2 octaves up. This would be your 4th octave of E then. On the neck, as you're working up, there's 3 other octaves before you get to 12th fret, 1st string, E. So that was the lesson from before, so let's just cover this. Beginning of this lesson is going to be the end of the last lesson. 6th string, E, 12th fret, E. 5th string, A, 12th fret, A. 4th string, D, 12th fret, D. 3rd string, G, 12th fret, G. 2nd string, B, 12th fret, B. 1st string, E, 12th fret, E. Now let's just go ahead and work octaves. 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. That might have been a little fast for you, but that's something you're going to work on for this lesson. Muscle memory. Kind of sounds cool, doesn't it? Now you can try doing it 3 ways too. Open, 12, open. Let's try that one real slow. 1st string, open, 12, open. 2nd string, open, 12, open. That's a B, by the way. 3rd string, G, open, 12, open. G, G. 4th string, D, open D, 12th fret, open. 5th string, A, open A, 12th fret A, open A. E string, 6th string, open E, 12th fret E, open E. So hopefully that was a good speed for you guys, and you guys can go ahead and rehearse that. not getting into chords yet because it's important for you to understand the notes on the guitar and the basics, and that's why I'm showing you this exercise. Not only does it work your muscle memory, using your mind to connect to your hand, but it also got you working your fingers on both hands. These are all down strokes, by the way. If you want to try to go down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. This is with your right hand, down, up, down. Unless you're a lefty, then it's going to be with your left hand. Your guitar's the opposite. Down, up, down, down, up, down. You can do that. Just let's try that real slow once. Down, up, down here, guys. String number 1. Down, up, down. 2. Down, up, down. 3. Down, up, down. 4. Down, up, down. 5. Down, up, down. 6. Down, up, down. Now hopefully that's not too fast for you. I know how difficult this can be, but if you just keep on trying to do this, now a lot of this stuff you'll see Eddie Van Halen do, Angus Young do. It's a lot of... That's what you're learning right now. But I'm also showing you that the open E, the 12th fret, is where you start your scale over again. Now we haven't got into this yet because I just wanted you to learn the strings and start working on your picking and fingering slightly. Now let's get into what we have here. Now on the guitar neck you have 12 individual notes, but you only have 7 actual keys. The difference between a key and a note is pretty simple. The key is the actual alphabetical letter assigned to the note. The other 5 notes are the ones that fall in between the keys, as a sharp or a flat. You've probably heard that before. A sharp for one note is a flat for another. Sounds confusing, but it's actually really simple, and I'm going to get into it. We're going to take this from the 5th string because that's your A string, and we can count the alphabet very simply. So if this is your A, this is going to be an A sharp going up the neck. A sharp on number 1. Your 2nd fret is going to be your B. Then we don't have a sharp or a flat, and we go to a C. Then we have a sharp again. That's a C sharp. And then your 5th fret is your D. Your next fret, 6th fret, is a D sharp. Then you have your 7th fret is an E. Then you have your next fret. There's no sharp or flat. You go straight to an F. Then you have a sharp, F sharp, on your 9th fret. Your 10th fret is going to be your G. Then your G sharp. And that's the end of all 12 notes. Because you had an open and now we're on the 11th fret. That makes 12 different notes, 7 keys, 5 sharps and flats, and then the 12th fret is your A. Let's try that again, but I'm going to move a little faster, so you might just want to watch and listen. You can try playing along if you want, but it's going to be A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and back to A on the 12th fret. Right? That's 1 octave up. We've just climbed an octave of notes to get to the 2nd octave of A on the guitar neck. The reason they have sharps and flats, and this is the way I look at it. This might not be exactly correct, but it's a good way to look at it. If you're working up the neck, you're going above the note. So let's just take D right here, the 5th fret on your 5th string. That's a D note. The next note up is a D sharp because you're going up. Sharp is above, flat is below. Up, D sharp to an E on your 7th fret. Now, if I was going downwards, I would call it an E flat. E flat, E on the 7th fret of your 5th string. 6th fret of your 5th string is going to be your E flat. And then once again, you're back to your 5th fret of your 5th string is your D, right? So D, D sharp, E, E, E flat, D. The D sharp and the E flat is the same note. It's referred to sometimes as a sharp, sometimes as a flat. And I think, or I do it based on the direction I'm playing. If I'm yelling at somebody because we're just jamming out and I'm going E, E flat, D, they know to work down to it. You could say E, D sharp, D, but because I'm moving downwards, I'm moving away from the E, I'm going to go E, E flat, D. I'm going up, D, D sharp, E. So that's your sharps and flats. You'll notice that in between B and C, A sharp, B, C. There's no sharp or a flat on that. In between E and F, there's no sharp or a flat. Those are the two white keys on a keyboard, on a piano. If you look at a piano, there's going to be 7 notes on the white keys and 5 sharps and flats on the black keys. If you notice on a keyboard, there's a group of 3 black keys together, then a group of 2 black keys together, then a group of 3 again. The 3 and the 2 can make one part of a scale that has 5 sharps and flats. The black keys on the keyboard are your sharps and flats. The white keys are your solid notes. You could say that they're your keys. Black keys are not necessarily a key, they're a note, a sharp or a flat. The reason I'm saying keys are the white ones are the keys is because they're the root note of a key. Now you can have a key of music based on an A. Let's say here's a D, here's a D sharp. There's a lot of songs that are based out of D sharp. So that becomes a key at that point. But when you're talking about the scale of the notes, so you've got 7 keys and 5 sharps and flats, you've got 12 notes, okay? I hope that makes sense. You have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So if you look at the keyboard, a piano, you'll notice that in between the 3 and the 2, you'll have 2 white keys together, and in between the 2 and the 3, you'll have 2 white keys together. That's your B and your C, and your E and your F. Those are your 2 white keys that are right next to each other. We're almost done with this lesson. I hope this wasn't too confusing. If it was, go ahead and watch it again, or just rewind part of it. But once again, as you're going up, remember I was going 1st fret, 2nd open, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 11th fret, 12th fret, back to A. I'm going to do this a little bit fast for you guys, but just so you can see it, then I'll do it slow. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, back to A. That's where the alphabet starts over. That's where your notes start over on the scale. Let's go ahead and practice this nice and slow, just using your index finger and saying the actual notes. Ready? Notes, or I guess some of these will be keys, but let's just call them all notes for right now. A. I'll say 1 note, 2 note, 3 note. So open A, 1 A sharp, 2 B, 3 C, 4 C sharp, 5 D, 6 D sharp, 7 E, 8 F, 9 F sharp, 10 G, 11 G sharp, 12 A, back to A. Now I had to think there for a second. This is all on the 5th string. The reason we're using the 5th string is it's open tuning, like I talked about in the last video, E, A, D, G, B, E, right, is an A. And the reason we're using that is so we can start at the beginning of the scale, A to the A. Ends at a G sharp, which also is an A flat if you're working down. A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, open A. So that's how the scale works. Let's go ahead and take the 6th string real quick. Since the 6th string starts in E, it's going to end in E. The A ends up being on the 5th fret. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, the end of the scale, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, 12th fret E, 12th fret E, right? So you can see how that's going to work on every string. If you're going to start with the 4th string, which is a D note, remember, E, A, D, 4th string, 6, 5, 4, 4th string D, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, and D. Now, I'm not going to get into just doing the keys only at this point, which would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, skipping all the sharps and flats, because it's going to be a lot better exercise for you, and it's going to be easier for you to get it in your head. Not necessarily, because it really doesn't matter in the long run where a sharp and a flat is compared to a note, because once you base a song out of a key, there's scaling that covers both the sharps and the flats and the keys, and you'll work around all kinds of different stuff. And when you get into like augmented keys, you will be using sharps, flats, and other notes, other specific keys, not just the notes, but specific keys within that. Like certain keys work with certain notes, or other keys. Like if the song's based out of an A, you're using a E as part of that A chord. So that's why if you look, your 6th string and your 5th string are E and A, and they're right next to each other. And the reason that is they work together. I hit the wrong notes there. They actually work together. So that's what I want you guys to work on. Memorizing where the 2 notes are together, which are E and F and B and C. Remember that those 2 are together, and every other space in between the actual keys is a sharp or a flat. E and F, B and C. And I want you on every string to work really slowly to go E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Go to the next string and do the same thing. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Go to the next string, do the same thing. And just take your time and work on that. Also, keep practicing this. And try switching it. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. down, up, 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 down, up. So that's what to work on, memorizing that stuff. It'll get fun really soon. This is what you got to do if you really want to learn how to play guitar. Next week, we're going to talk about a couple chords that you guys can start practicing on. Hey, so that's it. I hope you guys got something out of this video, and if you did, please hit like and subscribe. That'll help our channel grow. To check out another video, you can go ahead and click this link right here. To check out our channel, see all our videos, go ahead and click this link over here. Check out our playlists as well. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.